these women complaining, since you aren't going to sit down and watch the WNBA like us men do, how about this? You go make me a sandwich since you're not watching the game. How about that? Go make me a sandwich. And while I'm eating the sandwich, since you're still not going to watch the WNBA, you can do my laundry and you can clean the house. This is now the third video we've made on the WNBA, and I can't believe it. What have I said is my favorite quote, and what have I said time after time? With great power comes great responsibility, and I feel like it's my responsibility to talk on this. One of you recently DM'd me on Instagram, and when I first read it, I thought it was a joke or troll, but then I sat back and thought about it, and I was like, holy crap, they're right. Somebody stated that my last 2 videos on the WNBA, we've made 2, and they both got around 50,000 views, give or take. Those videos got more views than the actual WNBA games. Let me repeat that. More people showed up for my videos on the WNBA than actually showing up for the WNBA games and watching them on TV. Now, yes, I have the established audience and fan base myself, but you get the premises. That just goes to show you how down bad the NBA is. Not the NBA, my bad, the WNBA. It's funny, it's a fact, but if you gotta ask me, it's more sad than anything. Anyways, that's besides the point. Getting on topic with this video, we have a lot, and I mean, a lot of stuff to talk about and go over, and I got a bone to pick. Yeah, I'm just going to give you the trigger warning now. It's about to get harsh and brutal, and most of you know, if you've been watching videos, you know how I get on these topics. I don't hold back, so if you're a weenie and you get offended easily, this is your warning. Click off now. This is not a channel for weak-minded individuals and a channel for people who are scared to speak the truth. You can call me a misogynist all you want. I beg to differ. It's just cold hard facts. You know what I find extremely funny? Brittney Griner is one of the many people in the United States who talks down on our country. They say bad things about it, say how terrible it is. Well, would you look how the tables have turned? Now she's begging to come back. If that's not the definition of ironic, I don't know what is. And this video is not just for Brittney Griner. This is for all the people that support the WNBA and Brittney Griner. I'm talking to you. I can't be the only one who is so tired of all these females talking about, oh my gosh, you guys don't support the WNBA. We don't get paid enough. We don't get to fly first class and blah, 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 blah. How about this? How about you go make me a sandwich? All women do, not all of them, my bad, but 99% of them, all they do is complain. Give or take, there is going to be an awesome female here and there, but it's rare. All they do is complain. You can give more money and they'll say, oh, well, that's not enough. You can give more money and they'll say, well, we're still flying with regular people. Like, it's never enough. Okay, let me calm down. If you like basketball content and videos like this, I think you enjoy this channel. If you're not a weenie, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 300K and take over this YouTube game. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Why did I say it so weird? I do this like once every 5 videos. Let's get into it. Okay, that's better. Let me start out the video with this, coming out hot. I think every 5 to 10 years, females continue to get weaker and weaker. Whoa, hold on. With that being said, I also think males get weaker and weaker in every 5 to 10 years, and they get lazy too. If some of you haven't picked this up or noticed in life, people are lazy. It's not just girls and it's not just guys, it's everybody. But this is where the problem arises with females. If I was to date a female who was making $1 million a year and I didn't have to work and all I had to do was cook and clean, mow the grass, do stuff around the house like a normal dad, I would never complain and I would do all that. But with females, for the sake of this video, let's say I have $1 million and I tell my girl who doesn't work, hey, will you go make me a sandwich, or can you clean up the house a little bit? They go, oh my gosh, I'm being oppressed. Why should I do that? Is it because I'm a woman? Like, no, it's because you don't do anything else. I'm paying all the bills. So the least you could do is get off your butt and make me a sandwich. That's where my problem arises with women. Because I can guarantee you, all of us dudes watching this, if there was a girl making $2 million a year and that was our girlfriend, we would be more than happy to be a stay-at-home dad. Am I right? And maybe some of you would complain, but I know for dang sure I wouldn't. If my wife, who was making $2 million a year, wanted a sandwich, I'd make her 5 sandwiches. If she wanted me to clean the house, I would clean the house 2 times. But with women, they can be dating a guy who's making $10 million a year and the guy says, hey, I just worked 14 hours. I'm paying all the bills. I pay for your car. I pay the insurance. could you make me some food, because I need something to eat? And they go, oh my gosh, why do I have to cook? Like, come on now, give me a break. If you don't want to cook, how about this? How about you go out there, make $10 million, pay off the car, and do all that stuff, and I'll cook? It's ridiculous. It's not oppression, and it's not a man trying to belittle you when he wants you to make him some food or do the dirty dishes. Let's get on topic with the WNBA, starting it off hot. Like I said, I'm going to read you this quote, and it is kind of long, but it's one of the best things I've ever seen. Recently, Bill Burr said, and I'm not going to lie, I don't know who this guy is, but apparently I think he's somewhat famous. He stated this, and it's facts. Look at the WNBA. They have been playing in front of 300 to 400 people a night for a quarter of a century. Not to mention, it's a male subsidized league. We gave you a league, and none of you showed up. Where are all the feminists? That place should be packed with feminists, faces painting, wearing jerseys, going effing nuts like guys do, Burr said. None of you went to the effing games. You failed them. Not me, not men. Women failed the WNBA. Ladies, name your top 5 WNBA players of all time. Name 5 WNBA teams. Name the WNBA team in your city. You can't do it. You don't give a F about them. Can I get some, is there a clapping emoji? I don't know. Can we get some clapping emojis or the praying emoji? Something like that in the chat. That's what pisses me off the most about the WNBA is how all they do is complain about it. And why it irritates me, and I want you to understand this and wrap this around your head, they have nothing to complain about, and matter of fact, they are lucky to even be getting paid because guess what? The WNBA loses money every single year. They don't make any. So theoretically speaking, the NBA is doing these players a favor by even paying them $80,000. It's very simple. It's the same thing with all these UFC fighters and boxers. If you can't sell tickets and seats, you don't get paid the big bucks. It's all about entertainment value. There's a reason Conor McGregor gets paid 10 times more than a rookie. So for all the people out there that support this bullcrap and embarrassment of a league, shut your mouth. All they do is complain. Look at this tweet from Kelsey Plum, WNBA reporter. Who's the toughest competitor you face this season? Me. The airline's just brutal. Okay, we get it. Y'all have been crying about how you gotta fly with regular people for the past 2 to 3 years. I hate to break the news to Kelsey Plum and all these other WNBA players, but you are a regular person. Nobody cares about you. There's a reason why LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Davis, any NBA player you name that has somewhat clout, they can't fly with regular people because it would just cause chaos. But you're Kelsey Plum, and I would go out on a limb here and say you barely get recognized. And here we go. This is one of the main reasons I'm making this video because somebody sent me this tweet and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So this account tweets out and they're verified for some random reason. It's so disappointing to me that whenever the ESPN main account or Bleacher Report or any other giant sports outlet tweets about the WNBA, the amount of disgusting comments is endless. Always talking about a sandwich, get back in the kitchen, or who is this? It's 2022. It doesn't end there. They added to it. This is not new. This has been going on forever and it's tired and pathetic the first time you read it. Obviously, there's plenty of people on the internet that purposely troll to get reactions out of others, but it's just so unnecessary. Why can't people respect the game? Well, guess what? You know what I got to reply to that? Go make me a sandwich. How about that? And who even is this account? Why are they verified? Let me go to the profile real quick. Oh, okay. So the Storm Chasers, is this... I guess this is a WNBA team. Well, I didn't even know that, but it goes to prove my point even more. This WNBA team only has 7,000 followers on Twitter. That makes it even better and it proves my point. I didn't even know that was a freaking WNBA team. And notice how I don't just say these claims without evidence. I got the receipts to back up everything I say. It's the women who have failed the WNBA. Ironic, isn't it? Look at this tweet right here. This is from a girl who likes basketball and she's big on Twitter. She tweeted out only a couple days ago, "Life is so boring without sports playing." Well, guess what's going on right now? The WNBA. Literally just like this quote tweet says, so people don't actually watch the WNBA, they just say it for Twitter validation. I'm not even joking. All these people who are like, man, the WNBA, they need more respect, they need more money, blah, 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 they don't even watch it. They're just saying that because it looks good for them, whereas me, I don't care. I'm calling it how it is. How many people have ever went up to you in your life and said, hey, are you watching that WNBA game tonight? I'm so excited. Nobody. I want to show you this tweet though. So Megan Rapinoe, I don't know who this is, and I didn't watch the ESPYs, but apparently she gave out this big speech and said, quote unquote, we love her, we miss her, we're doing every single thing we can to get her out. And let me calm down. I have a question for you, and it's an honest question. Do you think this person, if she wasn't famous, she would really be saying this stuff about Brittney Griner? Heck to the no. She's only saying this because she's famous and it looks good on her. I can guarantee you and promise you this lady, I think it's a lady, or you never know in 2022, she don't give two flying F's about Brittney Griner. I'm gonna show you another one right here. This is from a guy. We can't let Brittney Griner and other detained Americans become the victims of Putin, whatever the heck that is. We need to be doing everything we can to bring her home. I don't know who this is. Dude has 1 million followers. Once again, do you really think he'd be saying that if he didn't have a social media platform and if he didn't have 1 million followers? No. He's only saying this because guess what? It's popular to praise Brittney Griner right now. It's popular to bring her up and say, we need to get her back for USA. Well, I'm not on that crap. You know why? Because she talked down on our country. She don't even want to be here. And guess what? Now she's wanting to come back. Ironic. I know we got some people outside the United States that watch the videos, but most of us, I believe we are from the US. And I can't speak for you, but for me, I hate when people talk down on our country and they say, it's terrible here, blah, 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 all the millions of reasons. Here's my thing. If you don't like it here, how about you go somewhere else and you'll really see that America's not all too bad. America is the greatest, and I mean the greatest country in the world, and I am proud to be a part of it. And here's my thing. Have you noticed all these people who talk bad about it and say all these terrible things, they're still here? I guess it can't be too bad if you're still living here, right? So shut up. You're only saying America's bad because it's popular to say that right now. If you don't want to live in America, like I said, go somewhere else and you'll see America's not too bad. I'm tired of it, man. Look at this tweet right here from Andre Iguodala. The Bay needs a WNBA team. Once again, do you really think he'd tweet that out if he wasn't famous, if he didn't have a big following? No. And I don't even know what leads him to believe that would be successful whatsoever, because it won't be. And matter of fact, I actually hope and I pray that all these people supporting the WNBA, they're just doing it for clicks and views and to look good, because if they do believe everything they're saying, they're delusional and they're stupid. Once again, let me repeat this. The WNBA loses money every single year. The NBA is a business, and to dumb this down even more, the NBA is the major and the huge product that keeps a company running, and the WNBA is just a small product that nobody cares about, but they keep it afloat, or however you want to say it. I can't dumb it down even more than that. The NBA is like a $100 product, and the WNBA is a nickel product, but you know, you're not losing too much money, so you keep it afloat anyways because it looks good for you. All these women complaining and all these WNBA supporters complaining, guess what? If you can name me 5 WNBA players and 5 WNBA teams, then we can have a conversation. The truth of the matter is, you can't, and that is why the WNBA is failing. And then they tried to act oblivious, or like, well, why is it failing? I guess it's gotta be the man's fault. Yeah, let's blame the man like we always do in life. You see where I'm going with this? Somehow, some way, it still falls upon me, you, and every single man watching this video. It's our fault. But I've already proven this, and I stated this in the last video about the WNBA. More men watch the WNBA than women. Once again, the word of this video, ironic. For all these women complaining, since you aren't gonna sit down and watch the WNBA like us men do, how about this? You go make me a sandwich since you're not watching the game. How about that? Go make me a sandwich. And while I'm eating the sandwich, since you're still not going to watch the WNBA, you can do my laundry and you can clean the house. It pisses me off. Quit complaining. You're not watching the sport. You're the one hurting it, not me, not us men. That's all I got for today, and I really don't want to make another video on this WNBA mess and bullcrap, but if something comes up, you know I'm going to speak my mind. I am very curious. Let me know your thoughts on anything down below. Bye. Road 300K.